Okay, this video is called Buridan's Mule and How to Lose Weight Fast. This video is actually kind of an experiment. What had happened is I just released this video and used this word right here, these letters right here, but like the video got almost no views, and I realized somebody had previously told me that you can't say this word on YouTube. And then I watched a video about all the words you're not supposed to say on YouTube, and basically, if you say one of those words, you probably get less views. Let's just leave it at that. And that is designed to be that way. So I'm just repeating the same video, but without using that word. I'm going to see what happens. Okay, so the mule, this is Buridan's paradox, that the mule is equally thirsty for water and equally hungry for hay, and they're placed equally distant from the mule, so it can't make up its mind, and therefore it starves to death. Okay, and this is similar to health in the sense that you'll have a person who wants to lose weight. They think a vegan diet might work for them, but they don't want to give up meat, processed food, or sweets or something like that. So they can't commit, and they end up doing nothing, and they remain fat and sick. And this continues until they have an irreversible event like a heart attack or stroke. And this inability to commit because a person wants it both ways has also been called analysis paralysis. To lose weight, the key thing is eat low caloric density. Chef AJ, famous for teaching people how to lose weight, says eat your veggies first, because your veggies are very low caloric density. They stretch your stomach, provide early satisfaction of hunger. For prolonged satisfaction of hunger, the best thing is starch, and that's the best way to satisfy hunger. Now, rice, potatoes, and sweet potatoes all have only 1% fat. Dr. McDougall says the fat you eat is the fat you wear. Lentils are the lowest percent fat calories of the beans at 3%. So here's my recommendation to lose weight fast. And this is an OMAD diet, meaning 1 meal a day diet. Try this for just 2 months. Just give it a try for 2 months. You can do it just for 1 month, but if you do it for 2 months, you'll see a bigger improvement. So eat your veggies first, then eat one of these low-fat starches. You can actually eat any combination you want of these. You know, rice and potatoes go great with beans. Sweet potatoes, you usually eat them by yourself. You can eat, half and half, whatever permutation of it that you want. 1 bag of frozen fruit for dessert, or an equivalent amount of some other fruit. You got to be a little careful with fruit. It's not exactly clear yet what this stuff is going to be on, and I would avoid it if I could. If you're taking any medications, especially for hypertension, diabetes, or even for anticoagulation like Coumadin, for example, then let your doctor know first, because you probably need to titrate down your medication dosages. It's very common that people are able to reduce or even come off the pills for these things when they eat this way. So anyways, if you do that, I think you'll find you lose weight very quickly. Look at China before 1970, a billion out of a billion people eating white rice, 1% fat or less, are skinny. The Papua New Guinea, who they eat sweet potatoes, 93% of their calories, they're skinny and healthy, okay? The Irish, the Peru, eating potatoes, are healthy, skinny. So anyways, there it is. This is a very low caloric diet based primarily on starch, and that is a fast way to lose weight and still feel good and not be hungry. So hope that helps.